Discussion of the establishment of town meeting dates and notice of intent. This process that we have in front of us, the dates that are set in front of us, the proposed dates. Mrs. Ekstrom, did you want to say something?
I did.
Who can I tell?
While I can appreciate the office, and we just got through with saying how they have so much work, that they do a lot with what they have, this particular town meeting timeline is closing the warrant 2 weeks earlier than we normally do. We usually close it around September 10th, September 11th, September 12th. Now, I agree that I think that is really cutting it close because we have to close it on the following Tuesday in order to hit all the dates for town meeting. But when I asked about it, I was told, well, it was to give council enough time to review everything and correct it before we close the warrant. Well, council can look at any petition article they want. It can't be changed. It's a petition article. It has to be submitted as is. If there's anything that, that there's an error in the way something's written, or typed or whatever, it can be corrected. And other than that, it can be amended on the floor. And I don't think that we should deprive either ourselves, our boards, committees, or commissions, or the residents who may want to put in a petition article. I don't think we should deny them, 10 days, 2 weeks, because it'll be more convenient for town council. I would be much happier if we could move that from Friday, August 27th to Friday, September 3rd, and split the difference. And it would still give the office a week to get them together, and the clerk's office a week to confirm the signatures, and council a week to review it.
Madam Chair, and if they review it and it has to go back, then what happens? They have to resubmit, or they can't resubmit?
What do you mean if they...
You said council has to look at it.
Well, if council reviews it for us,
Right.
if something has to be, if it's a petition article for the residents, council has no right to touch that. However it's written, it's right in our charter, however it's written, that's how it has to be presented.
So these dates that were put down here were put down by who?
By the office, because they wanted to give themselves 2 weeks. And I'll tell you right now, Mr. Andrews has every right to say to his department heads, I want all your warrant articles in by the 15th. That's up to him. But I don't think we should be putting this out here like this, that, and causing, I think 2 weeks is an awful lot when they've done it in 3 days for the past however many years. Now, granted, I think 3 days is short, but I think 17 days is quite a bit.
So just to clarify, the date that Mrs. Ekstrom is concerned with is Friday, August 27th, 2010, which is described as the last date to submit petition articles to be inserted into the warrant, okay, which the legal requirement is 45 days or more before town meeting convenes. She's suggesting that 45 days or more is now being extended to 60 days.
Well, 59.
59 to be exact. And she's suggesting that instead of that it would be between 45 and 59, by extending it 1 more week, so that the townspeople or any petitioners who wish to submit an article would have until Friday, September the 3rd.
Oh.
And we don't have to close the warrant until Tuesday, September 14th, regardless. So it gives people a little bit more time to submit petition articles. I kind of tend to agree with her that people should have maybe not every second possible, but it doesn't need to be 60 days out.
Madam Chair, can we just ask Mr. Andrews if that...
That's fine, Madam Chair, through you to Kara.
Gives the office enough time.
It does. And I think the key here is that we're looking to really just establish the process, to have it. So
Right, we want to make sure that we get everything in on time and not have to postpone anything because of the dates out, so
Right, I just wanted to
If-
make sure that there wasn't like a reason that the office was giving us that. Okay.
For convenience.
I mean, as long as they can do it, then.
Okay, so are you making a motion with an amendment, Mrs. Ekstrom? Motion to accept the dates, amending the Friday, August 27th date to Friday, September 3rd? Is
Yes.
that what your motion is?
Yes, I'll make the motion. I don't know, Mr. Cruz, are you going to read them all?
Yes,
Go
we do need to read them.
You're
into the
pointing at
record.
me, you want me to read them all?
Right.
Because I would say, if you want to make I'll make it if you want, but if you have no objection to it, if you would just change it to Friday, September 3rd, instead of August 27th.
I think he's tired of reading.
Okay, you
So
want
is
me to?
that still Friday?
It's still on a Friday.
It's a Friday,
Okay,
September
the
3rd.
dates, process of calling town meeting,
Yeah.
October 26, 2010, general business meeting. Tuesday, July 27, Board of Selectmen should establish all dates for completion of warrant for the fall town meeting. Friday, August 20th, last day to post in at least one public place in each precinct, notice of intention of Board of Selectmen to call the fall town meeting for October 25th, 2010. 10 days notice before warrant closes. The change is this: Friday, September 3rd, 2010, last day to submit petitions, articles to be inserted in the warrant, 45 days or more before town meeting convenes. Tuesday, September 14th, 2010, Board of Selectmen should officially close the warrant. Friday, September 17th, 2010, last day to post in each precinct and deliver a copy of warrant to the town moderator and to the chairman of each committee established by Section 2-5, Section 2-4, within 3 days of closing of warrant. Monday, September 20, 2010, last day to submit to the Finance Committee articles included in warrant, no later than 35 days before town meeting convenes. Thursday, September 23, 2010, last day to publish entire warrant in local newspaper, no less than 14 days before town meeting. Monday, October 25th, 2010, commencement of annual town meeting. Fall town meeting shall be held on the fourth Monday of October. So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? 500. Thank you.
If we could just have the office just be sure that in the letter to the constables that we change the date in that as well. Thank you.
Mr. Andrews, make a note of that, please. Thank you.
I have noted, Madam Chair, thank you.